Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I just booted the game up. If you remember, first of all, well, I don't know what's going on here with Rex. Looks like he took it upon himself to try to get a vantage point on the Geth. But anyway, last time around when we were playing, we had to make a critical choice between where we were going to rescue Ashley or Aiden. Now, from what people have told me, in my previous playthroughs of the game, let's see if he'll step down. In my previous playthroughs of the game, there he goes, I had always rescued Kanan. Excuse me, I take that back. I had always rescued Ashley. I had played the game twice before, and it seems like I had always rescued Ashley. So people actually urged me this time around. They said, no, Phil, don't do it. Don't do the same thing a third time. Go back and rescue Kanan. So, that is actually what I'm going to do. Alright, I'm going to rescue Kanan this time around. And it'll be interesting to see how this changes things, right? Like, I'm sure that he'll probably survive and join my party, but I don't know what his plot actually is further on in the series, so let's go rescue him. By the way, this is pretty much the finale of Vermire, what we're doing right now. Here we go. I'm fatigued. I've been fatigued. Whoa! Fuck! That was almost dead.
Nice to you up.
Jeez, he walked right the fuck up to me. There's another one back there. A sniper. I missed?
Fire in the hole.
Not doing anything. Damn, one shot. One freaking shot to the face. Haseo asked, when I play Mass Effect 3, will I be able to have Kanan join you or will you be Ashley? To my knowledge, whoever you save in Mass Effect 1 has a supplementary role in only one side mission in Mass Effect 2, but then I believe in Mass Effect 3 they actually become a fully playable character and one of your earliest party members, actually. So I think we'll be good. I think they will actually be a character in Mass Effect 3 right off the bat. What's the frame rate like? Oh, it's smooth. This is smooth 60 frames right now. Smooth 60 frames of death? The fuck was it? I had full shields. I had full shields. That motherfucker took all my shields and my health out with one shot. God damn it. That is a bunch of fucking bullshit. What's this? My face is to the door. Nice texture. Local Nomad has started the contributions tonight with a $5 tip and says, our Commander Shepard and McDonald's just announced a new Shepard Shuffle Happy Meal. Oh, you do the Shepard Shuffle. Remember that? The Shepard Shuffle. That was from last stream. That's right. Shepard got to dance. He's got to dance when he kills everyone. Thank you very much, Local Nomad. You get the contribution started tonight with the Shepard Shuffle. And no, absolutely no one made a remix after I did a little bit of musical stuff last stream. No one cared, I guess. So, no one found it entertaining, and so no one made a Shepard Shuffle. There you go. Oh, by the way, the error message finally disappeared. Now it says excellent condition stream. Okay, then. Alright. What difficulty is this? This is hard veteran. It's not the hardest, it's the second hardest, like veteran. Because if you put on the hardest, it actually becomes almost unplayable. It becomes like everyone's a bullet sponge, which is really stupid. Oh my god, he won't fucking die. Jesus Christ. Yeah, just to scratch my ass. Almost died completely. Just a scratch. There, sabotage his weapon. Now you can't snipe me.
Set that nuke and get out. We can't hold them. Damn it. Suppressing fire. Cover your flank. Cover your...
It's Sharon. That's loud. Sharon's pissed.
I applaud you, Shepard. My Geth were utterly convinced the Solarians were the real threat. An impressive diversion. Of course, it was all for nothing. I can't let you disrupt what I've accomplished here. You can't possibly understand what's really at stake.
Why are you doing this?
You've seen the vision from the beacons, Shepard. You of all people should understand what the Reapers are capable of. They cannot be stopped. Do not mire yourself in pointless revolt. Do not sacrifice everything for the sake of petty freedoms. The Protheans tried to fight, and they were utterly destroyed. Trillions dead. But what if they had bowed before the invaders? Would the Protheans still exist?
What's funny is,
Submission not preferable to extinction?
what you don't even know at this point is that they do exist. They're the Collectors. The Protheans were converted to be the Collectors from Mass Effect 2. So they actually didn't all die out. They were turned into mindless slaves, which is pretty fucked up when you think about it.
Do you really believe the Reapers will let us live?
Now you see why I never came forward with this to the Council. We organics are driven by emotion instead of logic. We will fight even when we know we cannot win. But if we work with the Reapers, if we make ourselves useful, think how many lives could be spared. Once I understood this, I joined Sovereign. Though I was aware of the dangers, I had hoped this facility could protect me.
Nah, but it's not working.
You're afraid Sovereign is influencing you. You're afraid he's controlling your thoughts.
I've studied the effects of indoctrination. The more control Sovereign exerts, the less capable the subject becomes. That is my saving grace. Sovereign needs me to find the conduit. My mind is still my own, for now. But the transformation from ally to servant can be subtle.
Yeah.
I will not let it happen to me.
He even knows, you know, he knows that he could be turned into a slave at any moment. Did I ever watch the Mass Effect Paragon movie? I don't remember. I know there was a Mass Effect animated movie and I did see it, but I don't know if that's what you're talking about or not. It was a long time ago that I saw it too.
Why are the Geth following Sovereign?
They believe Sovereign to be some kind of god, the pinnacle of their own evolution.
Nah.
But the reaction of their deity is most telling. It is insulted. Sovereign does not desire the pitiful devotions the Geth hurl at it. They are just tools, and no amount of belief on their part will change that. But as tools, they are useful. They will survive the coming invasion. invasion. If organic life is to survive, we must also prove we're useful. We must work with the Reapers.
Tell me why Sovereign needs the conduit.
Hello,
Tell me
Metal
what
Leaf.
it is.
Good evening.
Maybe we can find a way to stop them.
The conduit is the key to your destruction and my salvation. Sovereign needs my help to find it. That is the only reason I have not been indoctrinated.
No. You are.
Sovereign's manipulating you and you don't even know it. You're already under its power.
No, Sovereign needs me. If I find the conduit, I've been promised a reprieve from the inevitable. This is my only hope.
Aha. Use Paragon to recruit him.
Together we can stop Sovereign. We don't have to submit to the Reapers. We can beat them.
I no longer believe that, Shepard. Visions cannot be denied. The Reapers are too powerful. The only hope of survival is to join with them. Sovereign is a machine. It thinks like a machine. If I can prove my value, I become a resource worth maintaining. There is no other logical conclusion.
You were a Spectre. You were sworn to defend the galaxy. Then you broke that vow to save yourself.
I'm not doing this for myself. Don't you see? Sovereign will succeed. It is inevitable. My way is the only way any of us will survive. I'm forging an alliance between us and the Reapers.
Yeah, right.
Between organics and machines. And in doing so, I will save more lives than have ever existed. But you would undo my work. You would doom our entire civilization to complete annihilation. And for that, you must die.
I guess we gotta fight him. Ouch! I get distracted. Little hoverboard like Green Goblin. They did it. They rescued Kanan.
All right, everybody, hang on.
All right.
I can't believe that Ash didn't make it.
Council Legion of Merit. Silver Trophy complete Vermire. All right.
How could we just leave her down there?
It was you were here. The mission can't fail.
Williams knew the risks going in. She gave her life to save the rest of us.
Now it's the sad music
Why
playing.
Why not her?
Don't question me. It's fucked up.
It wasn't your call, Alenko. I had to choose. I chose you.
But if I'd done my job, you wouldn't have had to make that call.
Oh my god. You were doing your best, asshole.
It wasn't your fault. It wasn't my fault. The only one to blame here is Saren.
Yes, sir, We'll get it done.
Commander, excuse me for interrupting.
The music
but
abruptly
I have
ends.
An idea. I think the beacon you found in Saren's base was similar to the one you found on Eden Prime.
Up the volume a little bit.
It may have filled in the missing pieces of your vision. I might be able to help you put all those pieces together.
Yeah. Vendana says, you know, even when you play this on Insanity, it's still easy because the AI is dumb. Yeah, the only difference between the difficulty levels in Mass Effect, at least the early Mass Effect games, is basically the enemies become bullet sponges. Like, remember, with the old Slugs on the Floor song, the way it originated was I was actually playing this on Insanity. Now, no one would die from regular gunfire. So I was throwing them to the floor with biotics, and they were stuck, and I was just unloading entire clips into their bodies. They were on the floor. Their bodies were writhing around on the floor because it takes that long to just kill normal enemies on Insanity. So, but that's the only difference. They're still dumb as dirt. They still fucking stand there and just take shots. So, you know, I'm playing on Veteran. It's slightly harder. It's not as hard as Insanity, where it takes that many bullets, but... Alright, so we need to do the same thing again, that mind meld shit.
You want to join our minds again, don't you? Okay, go ahead.
Here we go.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity.
This shit again. You know what's weird? I just realized after... Oh man, it's so loud. I just realized they don't do this again in the other games, right?
Incredible.
Yeah.
I never thought the images would be so intense. I need a moment to collect myself.
I think after Mass Effect 1, they don't do that anymore, which is crazy because you do it like twice in this game. It's like super important, and then you never do this ever again in Mass Effect 2 or 3. You just like forgot that it even existed. Because remember, the Asari are kind of supposed to be kind of like the Vulcans in Star Trek, where they can have a mind meld with you and share a common mind, share a common thought process or whatever, so that way she can get in your head and try to read what the protein signal said because you can't decipher it. But then they forget all about that. They just took it out of this whole series. Like, oh well, Mass Effect 2 and 3 is enough gunplay and fucking explosions. No one's gonna remember this fucking sci-fi plot shit. Just fucking take that shit out, right? They totally forget about it. All right, Haseo X4 just shipped me $20. It says, I just platinumed Mass Effect 1 the other night. I'm gonna wait till I beat Ratchet and Clank before playing Mass Effect 2. And also shout out to Andromedus, who just did a super chat. Thank you, Andromedus, for the super chat. The pop-up should be showing up any moment here on the stream. Thank you guys for your contributions. Yeah, I don't know exactly when I'm going to beat this game. I'm playing it tonight. I'm playing a major stream of it the other in a couple days. And then I don't know if I'm going to beat it then or if I need another stream. But I may or may not play Mass Effect 3 right away. Or I may wait a little bit. I'm undecided. See, Mass Effect 3 is a very different game from this. This game is an RPG sci-fi hybrid. But Mass Effect 3 is literally just a shooter. It's a shooter game with some story in it. It's so different from this. In just a few years' time, they completely changed the whole franchise. Hello, Boo Back Baby. How are you tonight? Good to see you. Very nice. Sure, why not? Shout out to the LGBTQ community out there. Happy Pride Month, which began yesterday, actually. But, yesterday I was so busy with the Marathon of Falling to Vegas, I didn't even think about it. So, yeah, shout out. Very nice. Okay. So.
Did the vision make any sense to you?
It's a distress call. A message sent out across the Prothean Empire. A warning against the Reapers, but the warning came too late.
Madara's God, no, I don't think I have any interest in a Demon Slayer game. I've never seen the anime or anything, so probably not on my radar. Okay?
What about the conduit?
There were other images, locations, places I recognized from my research. Ilos! The conduit is on Ilos!
Uh-huh.
That is why Sarah needed to find the Mu relay. It is the only way to get to Ilos.
Haha.
How come you never told us about Ilos before?
Yeah!
The Mu
What's
relay
wrong with
links
you?
to dozens of systems and hundreds of worlds. How was I to know Ilos was the one we wanted? Without the cipher, the images in your visions were never clear. Only now do I recognize them as landmarks from Ilos.
James Bond says, well, in Mass Effect 2, there's not many Asari to mind meld with outside of that Asari Justicar and her daughter and the whole plot line where she's an assassin. No, I don't know, because you remember, in the DLC that Liara's in it, and there are other Asari in the game too. Maybe they don't become party members or whatever. You know what I mean? But it almost seems like they completely forget about this whole thing. Again, it seems like Mass Effect 1, what they wanted to do is create a robust sci-fi universe with RPG elements, so it's like lore built into it, kind of like Star Trek. You know, in Star Trek, you got your Klingons, you got your Vulcans, You got the humans. You've got all these, the Romulans. You got all these different races that are all unique and interesting. You want to learn all about the culture and the lore of these different groups or whatever. And Mass Effect 1 is really like that. You got the Turians, the Krogan, the Volus, the Hanar, the Asari. They're all interesting in their own way. Then Mass Effect 2 throws like 2 new races at you that are pretty much glossed over, never really talked about at all when it comes to the detail of their cultures. And then by Mass Effect 3, the whole game's just run and gun, and no one cares about the whole sci-fi culture aspect of it anymore. It's just like, kill everything. Shoot everything, blow everything up. You know, it's like, they really changed this franchise over the 3 games. In my opinion, for the worse. I think Mass Effect 1 is the best one of the trilogy. A lot of people disagree with me. They think the second one's the best. I think we all agree the third one is kind of the weakest. It's an action game, you know. But yeah, it's disappointing because, for me, here's the thing. In 2007, when this game came out, I was at a point in my life when I was trying to get back into console gaming because I had been a competitive Street Fighter player for a very long time, but I was trying to get out of that. And this game, along with other games like Grand Theft Auto 4, Blue Dragon, Lost Odyssey, there's a few, I'd say 5-6 games really hooked me on console gaming again. This game blew me away. I was like, oh my god, this is seriously like Star Trek. I feel like I'm playing Star Trek only with original characters, original lore and everything. I really loved it. And then the 2 games after this don't fucking play anything like it. Like, they take out all the RPG elements, they take out the lore and world building and just turn it into action games. And I'm like, what the fuck did they do? It's weird. It's weird because if you played it 2007 and then what was it, like 2010 and then 2011 or 2012, if you played them all the years they came out, you may not notice the big progression, but now that this trilogy is out, you absolutely can tell when you see them being played back to back, like my wife is doing right now. You're like, whoa, like, wow, they changed these games for the worse. The first one by the far is the best. As glitchy as this game is, as wonky as the combat is, it has the best elements of all 3 games when it comes to the story. It's kind of like if they took the combat from 3, the character loyalty missions from 2, and the core story and lore of 1 and combined it into a game, it would be like the ultimate game ever for sci-fi. But it's just like each game focused on something different and excelled at one thing and failed at others. So, alright, anyway, let's go.
We need to get to Ilos.
Forget it. The Mu relays inside the Terminus systems. Alliance ships are not welcome there. Neither are Spectres.
Well, fuck them.
The conduit's on Ilos, and that's where Saren is heading. I'll be waiting for him when he gets there.
Saren will have his entire fleet orbiting Ilos. You will never make it down to the surface without reinforcements. You must alert the Council. We need a fleet to... I am sorry.
We need a fleet
The
to...
journey is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
It didn't tire me out. Nah,
We're
say
done.
go ahead.
Dismissed.
It didn't tire me out. Why don't you
Convoy
toughen
nearby.
up?
I can link us in if you want to report back to the Citadel Council. You know, to warn them about Sovereign.
Set the link up, Joker. They need to know.
Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, I'm pleased to see your mission on Vermire was a success.
Saren is formidable enough without an army of Krogan serving under him.
The Krogan would have served Sovereign. A Reaper.
Yes, we saw mention of this on your report. Sovereign, Ascension machine, a true artificial intelligence. This news is quite alarming, if it turns out to be accurate.
Sovereign's a Reaper. Saren admitted it.
He's playing you, Shepard. Saren still has contacts on the Citadel. He probably saw your earlier reports. The ones talking about your vision and the Reapers.
It's highly possible Saren is using false information to throw you off balance. Our own intelligence has never turned up any corroborating information.
Disconnect!
Sooner or later, you're gonna have to take something I say on faith, Counselor.
Try to see this from our perspective, Commander. Saren is a threat we can recognize. However, as far as we know, the Reapers only exist in your visions.
Our decisions affect trillions of lives. We cannot act on the accusations of a single person, even a Spectre. Not without solid evidence.
The Council cannot take any official action here. That is why we created the Spectres. You have the authority to act as you see fit.
If you truly believe Sovereign is the real threat, you must take whatever steps are necessary to stop it. And Saren.
Good luck, Commander. From all of us.
So basically, do whatever you want, but we can't help you. Fuck off. Gee, thanks. Thanks, Council. You know, at the end of this game, there's a choice to either save the Council or let them die. The more I play, I think I know what I'm going to choose. Seriously. Anyway, so this is the final major mission coming up in the game. And so what I think I should do, this is our last opportunity to actually talk with the crew. And have a little chat with them. So we'll probably do that and see if there's any new conversations available here. I don't really remember. Do I like console gaming more than PC gaming? For the most part, alright. Console gaming, at the very least, is more reliable. In the fact that when you're playing a console game, usually 9 times out of 10 it works fine. No crashes, no technical difficulties, nothing crazy going on. And I like that about console gaming. I can usually turn it on and we know everything's going to work. There's not going to be any issues, right? Obviously, PC gaming is more flexible when it comes to hardware and the like. You can't upgrade a console. You got to buy a whole fucking new one, right? Which is really stupid. But usually, console gaming, for me, is superior because it is more dependable. And for capturing and streaming purposes, all right? It makes it so that it takes the load off my PC. Like right now, I'm broadcasting this game, Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I am broadcasting it at 1080p 60 frames. I'm also recording it for YouTube at 1080 60 frames. It is taking up about roughly anywhere from 40 to up to 80% of my CPU use to do so. If I were actually running the game as well on my PC, this would be impossible. It would chop up and crash, you see? But because I'm playing it on console and the console's running the game, I can do that. So, there you go. Excuse me. Timbo Slice to be $1.30 and says the same point we said about Bioshock. I would say 1 was amazing, 2 was good, Bioshock Infinite was decent. Here I say Bioshock 1 is like the best of everything. Bioshock 1 plot is insanely good, like crazy good that first time through that you play it. Gameplay also very good. Graphics for the time were absolutely outstanding. The game did have some bugs and issues, but for the most part, it's a masterpiece. Bioshock 2, you could tell, was not made by the same people. The game ran way more poorly. It was unstable. The gameplay elements had been dramatically changed where the game didn't even feel like Bioshock because you were Big Daddy. It was very different. The plot was lame. The plot was actually way inferior to the plot of the first game. It really felt like a filler game. It didn't feel like a game that really mattered at all in any way. Then Bioshock 3 or Bioshock Infinite actually was a sequel, direct sequel to 1, and seemed to disregard the second game. So I liked Bioshock Infinite. I still think the first Bioshock is better, but Bioshock Infinite was quite a good game. So I would say similar situation, but a little bit different because the second game was made by a different studio, and you could definitely tell. Okay. Okay. James Bond says, do you know what Mass Effect 3 will decide for you decision-wise because I'm not playing 2? No, I think you can choose. I actually think if you don't play 2 and you just go right to 3, I think at the beginning of the game it has a kind of game choices simulator. Because what you got to realize is that back in the day, not everyone had the ability to have all the save data carried over from Mass Effect 1 into 2 and 2 into 3. Maybe you played them on different consoles. Maybe you didn't have the same hard drive from the launch of Xbox 360, so you didn't have, there were no cloud saves back then. So it was a very different situation, and sometimes what you would do is as you were starting up 2 or 3, it would just let you simulate the choices. Did you save Kanan or did you save Ashley? Did you spare the Rachni Queen or did you kill the Rachni Queen? It'll ask you for those choices, and then you'll be able to pick, you see? So I'm thinking that's what's going to happen when I boot up Mass Effect 3. I guess we'll see, but I'm thinking that's what's going to happen. Okay, anyway, let's talk to Kanan. Ugh.
Anything you need, Commander?
What about Williams?
I wanted to see how you're dealing with Ash's death.
Dealing, sir. Sorry for anything I said back there. Adrenaline.
I understand. I don't like losing people either.
I've served for years, but never lost a soldier under my command. Not to hostile action, anyway. If you don't mind my asking, how did you deal with the losses on Akuz?
It was my job to get everyone out safe. I failed. I vowed not to let that happen again. Same here. I'll remember her, and I'll do better for her.
Yeah, I guess that's all we can do. Thanks for the advice, sir.
There we go. Your Slice says it's also a way to basically get into the future Mass Effect games if you just don't want to play the earlier ones, and that's true. A lot of people wanted to jump into the series with 2 or 3. They didn't want to play 1 and 2 first. But Ours God says PC gaming is all about how much you spend, which is annoying, and that is true in a lot of regards. The more you invest in your PC or your equipment, the better experience you can have, which is annoying. Again, it's not an equivalent experience. You could pay $60 for a new game and get a completely different experience than someone else who has a better rig than you, right? It's true. If I have a PS4 Pro and I buy Mass Effect Trilogy, I'm going to get the same experience as everyone else with the PS4 Pro. You see? Consistency. Alright, anyway. Alright.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
We're all in for the duration. You can count on everyone to do their duty.
I guess that's it.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Alright. Just trying to get everyone's final input before we go to Ilos, which is basically the final major mission, because it leads right into the finale of the game. Ooh, excuse me.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I've been thinking about Saren. I actually feel a little sorry for him now.
Yeah, because he's mind controlled and, there's nothing he can do about it.
He's become a slave to the Reapers and he can't even see it.
Yeah.
He is trapped inside his own mind. Part of him senses his identity slowly being swallowed up by Sovereign, but he is powerless to stop it.
Sucks.
I wonder how he first fell into Sovereign's trap. Did he think he could somehow stop the Reapers from returning? Or was he simply driven by a lust for power and glory?
Whatever Saren's reasons may have been, they're long gone now. He has to be stopped.
Yes, I suppose you're right. He may be Sovereign's victim, but he is also a threat to all life as we know it. Let's not spend every free minute talking about Saren. It is bad enough we are chasing him across the galaxy.
My honest guess, and this is what I always figured, Saren was actually a good guy Spectre. He wasn't some evil asshole who had ambitions to take over the universe. He was investigating the Geth, and just happened to have the bad luck to run into the Geth when when Sovereign showed up, and Sovereign's control is so strong that he basically indoctrinated him on the spot. And even though he thought, even though I'm kind of working for him, I'm going to turn on him. I'm going to save the universe. I'm doing this to inside intel on him so I could turn it on him later. He just can't. He can't break out of that mind control anymore. He had the best intentions. He was investigating the Geth, and the next thing you know, boop, he's indoctrinated, and now he ends up being the major pawn for Sovereign because he's more powerful than all of the Geth. So he's going to be the figurehead of the movement of Sovereign to try to get that initial foothold in the universe and take everything over. So I never actually, in all my runs of Mass Effect 1, thought that Sovereign actually was a villain. He's just a tool. He's someone who got taken over and mind control, which is really screwed up.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay. So these are good final conversations here. I'm enjoying them. By the way, it was funny because, again, I've been watching Kat play Mass Effect 2 and now 3. And now that she started playing 3, that's the one that the game becomes action-based. You can actually run without getting tired immediately, and you can actually dodge, which you could never do until now. It's Captain Kirahi.
It was an honor working with you, Commander Shepard. Despite the losses, our mission was a success. My superiors will duly honor Chief Williams for her actions. Her sacrifice has earned humanity a great deal of respect from my people.
Yes, Only I Coffee. I did get your few tips between the stream, and I read your messages. Thank you for that. Okay. Yeah. Sad Ashley died, and they respect it because she died fighting for them.
Ash was a hell of a soldier. She knew what the risks were, but she did what she had to.
Of course. The grim reality that every soldier must accept. Rest assured, Commander, my men and I will not forget what you have accomplished here. We will leave your ship as soon as you reach your next destination.
You have my gratitude, Commander. Most people would have left our team behind. The captain considers the mission a success. I defer to his judgment.
Oh, it's a new vendor.
Let me see what you have.
Ah, I can now buy the major Metagel upgrade again and buy some licenses from him as well. And grenade. Okay, damn, he had a crazy amount of good stuff. Whoa. Wait a minute. Quarian armor. I can finally buy good Quarian armor for Tali. Finally, we're buying that for sure. I needed Quarian armor. Yeah, he has to look. The tsunami is better, but I does he have excuse me, does he have a good handgun? No, that's all he has. Those two. Okay. So I can finally put good armor on Tali. It's about goddamn time. See what Rex has to say.
Commander, things got heated back on Vermire.
Yes, they did.
You did what you had to do. I respect your choice.
Good.
I appreciate what you did, Rex. I won't forget it.
Hello, big boss. How you doing?
Just to make sure it was worth it. Saren has to pay for what he's done.
We'll have him soon enough. Then he can answer for his crimes.
He'll do more than just answer if I have anything to say about it.
Alright, that's it.
So long, Rex.
That's all we have to say. Sadly, no more Ashley. Talk to Garrus, and then we've got Tali to talk to.
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
What for, Garrus?
For everything. Taking me with you, letting me be part of your team. I've learned a lot. Thanks, Commander.
You're welcome, Garrus.
That was it. That's all he wanted to say.
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
What for, Garrus?
For everything.
The same loop again.
Taking me with you, letting me be part of your team. I've learned a lot. Thanks, Commander.
You're welcome, Garrus.
What a great conversation loop. Anything this guy I could buy from this guy?
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
What am I gonna sell? A bunch of junk. Sell? Let's see. Oh, wow, I got a ton of shit. Anything that's lower than like 7, I should probably sell. This menu is so slow. First of all, sell all junk. I sold all junk. Look how, oh my god. Yo, it's so slow. The menu is so slow. I just want to get to the bottom. Wait a minute. Can I sort the opposite way? Oh, here we go. Yeah, so all the level 1, everything level 1 gets sold. I'm certainly not going to need the fucking anti-thorium gas anymore. I'll probably sell everything level 3 and 4. Okay. Keep everything else. Now, buy. Is there anything I actually want to buy? Oh, wait. Now I got to reverse. There we go. So, compared to what I've got, I'm using the Brawler. This is the Karpov. So, more damage, but everything else... So, yes, not as good. It's seriously not as good. The Kessler, not even close to being as good. Look at that. Why is it a 3? He's selling a Kessler 3. Shotgun? I'm not using a shotgun. You just have level 9 shotguns, though. They could be pretty good. Level 10 assault rifle. A Breaker 10. It's 500,000, though. Jesus. Ooh, a biotic amp. See, for me, I've got the best one, but this might help with, like Liara or something. Medium armor human? No, I've actually got better Scorpion armor. See that? Oh, the Titan armor has much better damage protection and better biotic protection, slightly less shields. Ooh, but it's very it's a pretty good jump. It's expensive as fuck, but I might get it. I can't wear heavy armor. Actually, I don't think I can wear medium armor either, can I? Or did I get? I think I got the ability to wear medium armor. I think I did. I can't wear heavy armor. I know that. Yeah, I know I'm not allowed to wear the heavy armor. Fuck it, I'm gonna buy it and see if I can equip it. If I can't, I guess I'm fucked. Let's find out. Gladiator. Yeah, I could wear it. Here we go. Yeah, okay. Good. Carry over. Everything else is the same, though. The Prodigy 8. Look at that thing. The Equalizer 9. Now, the one I got, the Striker, is better. Oh, here we go. Punisher 8 is really good. We'll do that, and it has a new upgrade slot. There you go. So, I still have the best handgun. That Brawler 7 is still the best. Oh, ooh. Much better shotgun. Katana 9. Then again, I'm not really using the shotgun. I probably want to give that to, like, Rex. Oh, I have 100 of these tornadoes. Alright, I'll do that. Sledgehammer rounds. Combat optics. Kinetic stabilizer. Whoa, the breaker and the crossfire are both really good. Look at that. Crossfire. You get caught up in the crossfire. Oh, 500% heat generation. That's no good. The toxic damage is good, though. Alright. So I'm nicely loaded up with new shit now. I got whoever gets at my gets in the crew or my final team here. I'm gonna have to see. Like, I bought Quarry and armor for Tali, so that's cool. Tali probably will just have something very brief to talk about, nothing too in depth.
It feels like we're getting near the end, doesn't it?
Yes, because we are.
With Saren, I mean.
It's Ilos and it's the finale, so we're very near the end of the game.
It won't be much longer. One way or another, it'll all be over soon.
You'll find the conduit before he does. I know you will. You have to. And after this is all over, when my pilgrimage ends and I go back to my own people, I'll be proud to say I was a part of it.
An important part.
We couldn't have done this without you, Tali.
You've been good to me. A lot of people treat Quarians like second-class citizens. They just want us to go back to our fleet and disappear. But you've treated me just like everyone else on your crew. Like an equal. That means a lot, and it says something about you. Whatever happens, I just want to say thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I'm going to miss you when you go back to your own people, Tali.
That won't happen for a while yet. I'll be right here anytime you need me.
I should go.
See you later.
Well, I don't need you right now, so I'm out of here. Fuck you. Alright. Fuck this. Alright, that's it. It's time to go to Ilos, man. It's time to go into the end game of the game. I'll probably save up before we do that. This is definitely the shortest of all the Mass Effect games. Still my favorite, though. It's still my favorite Mass Effect game of all of them. The original and best, as they say. So, let's save up. Yeah, I'm about 20 hours. As I was just going to say, I film about 20 hours in. I did a little bit of side content. I didn't do a ton. I did all the side content on the Citadel that was available earlier on. If I went back to the Citadel now, there's a few other missions to do, but it's really nothing too significant. You know, there's missions out in the galaxy to do, but none of those are too significant either. Just going to Ilos is the most important thing, so.
I forwarded the mission update to the Citadel, Commander. We got confirmation on those reinforcements. Ambassador Udino wants us to report back to the Citadel. The Council's massing a joint species fleet to deal with Saren and his Geth.
Good.
I knew they'd come around. Back to the Citadel, Joker. I want the Normandy at the head of that fleet.
Yes, sir.
That's right, you're forced to do some stuff at the Citadel first, before you can go to Ilos. Forgot about that.
Good job, Shepard. Thanks to you, the Council's finally taking real action against Saren.
The Ambassador is correct. If Saren is foolish enough to attack the Citadel, as you believe, we will be ready for him.
Patrols are stationed at every mass relay linking Citadel space to the Terminus systems.
get my chair moved up, because I think my chair's been moved back significantly over the last several weeks. I don't know why. I guess I was just moving, jumping around like a fool playing games, and my chair moves. I've scooted it back up a little bit. It feels a little bit better now. Okay. What about Ilos?
How many ships are you sending to attack Ilos?
Ilos is only accessible to the Mule Relay, deep inside the Terminus systems, Commander. If we send a fleet in there, the only possible outcome is full-scale war.
Now is the time for discretion, Commander. Saren's greatest weapon was secrecy. Exposed, he is no longer a threat. This is over.
What about the conduit?
Secrecy isn't his greatest weapon. The conduit is.
Saren is a master manipulator. The conduit is just a distraction from his real plan to attack the Citadel.
What about the Reapers?
Sovereign's the real threat. Saren's just a servant of the Reapers.
Only you have seen the Reapers, and then only in visions. We won't invade the Terminus systems because of a dream.
One ship going into the Terminus systems won't start a war. I can be discreet.
You detonated a nuclear device on Vermire. I wouldn't call that discreet.
Your style served you well in the Traverse, Commander. We recognize that. But Ilos requires a deft touch. We have the situation under control.
No, you don't.
If Saren finds the conduit, we're all screwed. We have to go to Ilos.
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander Shepard isn't willing to let this go.
There are serious political implications here, Shepard. Humanity's made great gains thanks to you, but now you're becoming more trouble than you're worth.
You bastard! You're selling us out!
Kanan's face.
It's just politics, Commander. You've done your job, now let me do mine. We've locked out all the Normandy's primary systems until further notice you're grounded.
Here we go.
Nobody stabs me in the back, Udina. Nobody.
I think it's time for you and your team to leave, Commander. This no longer concerns you. The Council can handle this, with my help, of course.
Fuck you, Udina. You piece of shit. Been having a good day, Adam Outlaw. We finally we fucking beat Returnal
Commander,
today.
I've got a
Thank
message
God,
from Captain
man.
Anderson.
Ah, here we go.
What did he want?
Only said to meet him in that club in the wards. Flux.
Ah. Alright, no more Ashley. You know, since Alenko survived, let's have Alenko come with us. And, oh god, it's jumping all around. Let's have Garrus come with us, considering the fact that he's from, the Citadel to begin with, right? Okay. Was the true ending worth it? Absolutely not, Jake Lasso. Absolutely not. It was not worth replaying that game a zillion times to see the real ending. It was a joke, actually. But the thing is, I kind of expected it was going to be a joke. So, I wasn't, like, insanely disappointed. Oh my god, look at that armor. Wow, that's great armor. Oh, it looks cool, too. Look at that armor, dude. That is sick. Let's give him a really good sniper rifle, too, right? Sledgehammer. He only uses the sniper rifle and, I believe, the assault rifle. I don't think he uses a handgun. The explosive rounds suck. They're way too much heat generated. Ah, Prodigy. I knew it. I knew that biotic thing would come in handy. The assassin armor. 26-147, 16-147. This has better damage protection. This has better tech biotic protection. We'll give him the assassin armor. There we go. I forget what gun I have him use. I think it's just the I think it's the assault rifle and the handgun. Any better? Oh yeah, look at that Raptor. I knew I found some crazy good stuff. All right. We're good to go now.
The commanding officer is ashore.
Exo Presley has the deck.
Yeah, Adam Outlaw, definitely check it out. It's live on YouTube, right on this channel right now. The conclusion of Returnal is live, and I honestly wish it was a much better game, and I wish that the ending was good, but I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty bad.
After
man.
years of poor economic performance, ExoGeni has announced that its research colony on Pharos is finally returning a profit.
Oh,
New
how nice.
discoveries and a dedicated colonization effort have finally paid off for ExoGeni. ExoGeni stock rose sharply with the announcement, with investors pleased at this surprising news.
Very nice. Nice hairline there on Shepard. Looks kind of familiar somehow. I don't know how. Oh no.
Khaleesa been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
Have a good night, Super Bad Cat. Thanks for stopping by, man.
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Just keep saying all the Paragon things. Stealth and Shadow says, with the conclusion of Nier and Returnal this week, what will be the mainstreams other than New Vegas, Fallout New Vegas, and Virtua Fighter 5? You're looking at it. Mass Effect will become a mainstream until I finish it, and then I'm going to do Mass Effect 3. So that's going to be the major focus. And of course, in a week, we've got the new Ratchet and Clank. We've got Summer Games Fest. We've got E3. There's other stuff I'll be covering. So there you go. Very good. You have a great night as well, Adam Outlaw. Thanks for stopping by.
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public?
Yes.
Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. Speaking of your new job, did the Council order you to sabotage human research concern on Noveria?
Yes.
The Council had nothing to do with it. There was an accident at Binary Helix Labs. In the interest of protecting the company's confidentiality, I can't say more.
That's
the
a
Rachni
surprising
issue.
revelation, Commander. We've had nothing but stonewalling from Binary Helix. Given your recent experiences, do you think humanity will ever get the respect it deserves from the galactic community?
Respect's a funny thing. People always assume they deserve it. The truth is, respect is earned. And I firmly believe we can earn it.
You're an idealist, Commander, but a sincere one. I hope you're right. One last question, Commander.
Uh-oh.
Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
The interview's over. Time to shut you up.
Saren instigated the attack on our colony at Eden Prime. Once his involvement was proven to the Council, I was assigned to bring him in.
That's surprising, Commander. The official line says Eden Prime was attacked by rogue synthetics. Good luck in your mission. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
Alright, I actually got tons of experience for doing that. So I think what happens is later on, depending on what you said in that interview, there's consequences. Some people are happy with you and some people get like really pissed off if you gave out, you know, classified intel or whatever. I wonder if I can get the Spectre Gear yet. What level am I right now? Level 23. Nah, I don't think you can unlock Spectre Gear till like level 30. So if I had done like a ridiculous amount of side content, I would have been able to get it, but I don't think I'm able to get Spectre Gear anymore. I think it's gonna be too late. Let's see here. Oh, what do I want to upgrade? I guess max barrier. I don't care about intimidate at this point. I guess I'll just keep putting it into throw and then put it into lift. Yeah. There you go. 16 points for Kanan. Good shit. Let's maybe just do max stasis. Freeze an enemy. And then lift. Lift is really good too. 35 effing points. Wow. Okay. Still have another one. Okay. That's a lot of points. Let's save. What about Viewer's Choice games? Well, Danganronpa's continuing on. That hasn't ever ended. Fallout New Vegas is a Viewer's Choice game. That's actually becoming a major stream as of this week. And Divinity 2 will likely start getting back into the mix this week.
Show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Okay. So the level 10 is the best stuff in the game. Is this the Spectre Gear? This might be the Spectre Gear. Look at the price. Holy shnikes. Yes, this is the Spectre Gear. This gear is the best gear in the whole game. It is. I can actually get the pistol. Yeah, I can get the pistol if I want. The pistol has... Yeah, it's high damage, man. It's high damage, high accuracy, less heatsink, but it's a good fucking pistol. I might get it. I can't afford anything else. But I think I'm going to buy the Specter Pistol. Can I buy the license to buy the Spectre shit? Let me see. No. This is only level 3, the shit. Yeah, I'm going to buy the Spectre Pistol. Alright, let's equip it. There it is. So the heatsink dramatically reduced, but everything else very much increased, so... Best pistol in the game for the finale. Good shit. So I think what it is you have to... I think it's like... It has something to do with either maxing Paragon or Renegade. And I maxed Paragon. So I think because I maxed it, I was able to come here and I was able to get the Spectre equipment. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Anyway. We've got to go to Flux, right? Here we are. Okay. All right. Here we are. Let's save up. And then we'll head into Flux. Okay.